Welcome everyone. Today we are going to be taking a look through OpenCanvas7. We've been trying to do a daily exercise of just choosing a color or two and working our way through this. There's quite a lot of tools to use, so we are going to just go straight through. Just try and zoom in. The document size isn't that big. We can just add, let's go, just for the sake of showing you. We are only dedicating 300 meg RAM to the application. So let's see if it struggles or not. We have got a lot of things going up, but I fear that I'm probably not going to have internet by the time, anything is going down. In 10 days, I'm getting married. And, yeah, it's exciting times. We're going to be moving, going places. Okay, let's give it a look here so we can use that as the main tone. Darker. Okay. Without further ado, let's just get started. We try and create some good motions on the canvas. Seeing that we've got so much to work with, we try and stick within the region of the color of the background. So I've given it blue the day before, I had a green day, and I basically also just drew faces. But for the sake of let's get creative, we're going to do something abstract. I don't know what this is or what it will turn out to be, but we'll just be mapping some tones and relaxing and, letting this become what it wants to be. We have got a lot of space to work with. So, but we want to get like 4 tones roughly. Get a light color, a darker color, and then the neutral is the orange. And we'll just see what we can do. We'll work it in there. Maybe we'll just get some numbers or something basic. Because there is something that has been getting me lately. It's this S. It just requires 6 lines, 6 basic lines to map it out. We'll get to that now. So no matter what, you just map out these lines. Could be a Z as well, if you want. The the workspace here is very much like Photoshop. It's also customizable. You've got a lot of access to your brushes. One of the other special things is that you can actually do symmetrical drawing within here. So, let's go 4, 5. You want stuff done, you do it the exact way you want. The one thing that's really cool is that the focus on this application is to try and mimic um, real life, just getting your ease, your ability to feel comfortable doing whatever you want. And it's also nice that you can just customize, do everything freely. Go, do it, undo it, paint over it, do a new layer. You know, you can do almost literally everything you can in Photoshop. There's text tools, there is movement, transformation. Look, okay, but obviously it's going to be this whole piece. But at the same time, I think you can even be, that's cool. These options were not as easy in Photoshop. Or it would be, but it would be like at the top of the screen or, yeah, etc., etc. Okay, that's just a free transform. We would be playing some music now, but oh, you know, I don't feel like YouTube's copyright claims based on whatever. I've disputed one before. I've disputed a few before, but I've gotten one supported by the developers. But I mean, it's also like, have you ever bought games from, wait, you buy a soundtrack of a game, but that does not mean you are allowed to use it. It means, thank you. Enjoy it when you listen to it in the privacy of your device. Make sure you do not air it in your YouTube videos, because that's my song. I will never let you play it, even if you own it. Thank you for buying it, but never play it publicly. It's mine, not yours. No? So, I mean, everything is really cool. It lines up so smoothly. I'm using an Intuos. I'm not using a Cintiq. Wacom Cintiq. Very fancy. Um, you get very used to getting your shapes right, getting your wrist movements. Oh, that was actually a good line. And I've lately also just focused on trying to do depth. I want to approach this like I do with natural media, and I want to just keep exploring on this subject. So I'll just try see what tones go with it, or what are we going to do to the object. Sometimes I make them come alive, like, you know, put some eyes on this building, or just something different. I don't feel like doing conventional art anymore. I feel like we have moved past that with the 21st century. I feel like the amount of artists that are now active in our community on Reddit, on DeviantArt, on Facebook, I feel like all of that's just quantified. People are thinking creatively within different departments of work. Um, and it's so difficult as to how do you come across individually. Yeah, life's difficult, you know. Luckily, there's also a humble bundle available as of now. If you, it's a designer bundle. It is also in the spirit of this, but it's all books. It's no software this time. Um, we'll check it out on a little break. Also, alt selecting colors. So Photoshop. Just go take a look at that humble bundle. Okay, wait. Yeah. So it's there. Humblebundle.com. Guys, we've got so many games we are downloading lately. Legit games. Games I need to play. Games I said to other games, look here, you are taking up space on my computer, so today you are not going to do that anymore, and we need you to vacate the premises. Please leave quietly. And so they did. So there's so much more ample opportunity to install things like Age of Empires Definitive Edition. I think I actually really I want to see what that's like, because I did play Age of Empires 1 thanks to my dad back in the 90s, but I was only so young. Now they say that the new one was released, but the AI is so smart, it's superior to what the humans can think. It's ironic. They think the humans are getting smarter, meanwhile they're getting stupider. But that's another topic. Shame. Creative ways are not always the best. They are the best, but I mean, thinking outside the box is the best. Contrary to popular belief, many people cannot place themselves outside that box to think that. Oh, guys, I have to talk while I'm doing this. Such a good focus. I don't know if anyone's noticing this, but the parallel lines are pretty good and easy to do. I mean, I'm looking at the screen and my hand's just doing its work. Undo when I feel like it, but you can see it is pretty easy to match up your parallels. It's a really good piece of software. In comparison to the price of Adobe software, you're getting a complete Photoshop kit here, and okay, it's basically perfect for all your 2D work. But it's mainly for painting and drawing and really expressing yourself, being able to do something, well, fun. Your tools available are countless. I mean, there's enough that you will be happy for a long time. Like I can do the same S over and over and over, and it will never look the same. I swear, like that is the revelation of the software. It's so good, you won't need anything else if you get this. I mean, oh, it's just fun to use as well. It's seamless. Look here. Okay, let me show you the performance. And it's not even featuring here. Look here, it's got an idle game running in the background. Takes up 93 meg. OBS Studio 150, and I dedicated 300 to this bad boy. But it's not even featuring here. I mean, where the hell are you open? Canvas? Oh, hello. Look, open canvas, but it's not here. Ah, there. OC7 940 meg. So it actually has gone. Let's see. Ctrl K. I gave it 315 meg just for the undo. I didn't realize that was for the undo. I didn't read that properly. Documents. No, doesn't really care. So basically I am using a extremely large document. I did pump it up for this video. Let's take a look here again. Just the canvas size was 350 dpi. Look, Control Alt I. You get your image size like Photoshop. We've got 350 pixels per inch. It's not as good as, say, MDI app, which can do 600 dpi at like literally under 100 meg for your RAM. But it's still intense in terms of how beautiful this is to just pick up a color and start going, you know, go, go, just go, keep going. Want to do a pattern? Okay, find one. I mean, stuff like that. There, you've done your baseline already, but you start putting a pattern in. You will find um I'm not gonna say find. You will discover ways to keep yourself busy even when you're bored. You can do things that will, you know, it will be like experimenting. You'll do things that you didn't think were possible even. I mean, okay, select tool. Let's look for the lasso. I don't know how good that will be. Yeah, it's okay. So Control 9 was the select tool selection. It's in the layers. Oh, look there, tablet coordinates, tablet 1, tablet on. There's your resolution. I don't know what this is. This is your degree of the canvas. Your zoom is also sorted here. Control plus and Control minus to zoom in. Here's your spacebar menu. What do we do there? Okay, we're in the pen. A braiding pen. I've never seen something like this. So lots of your tools are meant to come across as beautiful and, you know, able to do something impactful on your canvas. So let's also take a look at the watercolor features available. Here you can see this one will already be beautiful for skin. It's a splash watercolor brush. Your opaque was somewhere. You can paint with it, draw with it. WhatsApp. Okay, mixing is, yeah. This is a watery one. The color mixing on this application is also really good. The engine is amazing. We're not going to see that directly or immediately now, but I will continue to mix colors and you can see, and we'll smudge it a bit, and you can also just take a look. But you can see also just with the multiple strokes, you can build up depth, layers of depth as you're crafting an image. So you can do base tones, work on top of that, let it come down again. It's not the same as, I mean, look here, all your brushes are on 100%. So it's not like they're 100% opacity. This is the brush. It's designed this way. Whereas we'll see a calligraphy brush like that. This is a common thing, but then you just scroll over it and it goes away. Your cursor getting stuck. Okay, here we'd obviously, maybe I've downed this brush before. Brush size 14. What is this? Are you kidding me? Ah, so alone you're nothing, but with the paint you are super destructive. You can take apart the canvas with this. Okay, see, so there's your mechanics. Your brush performs well on top of paint, but it cannot do anything without it. There, stroking, but it wasn't working. You have to stroke above it. Flat brush, again, no. You can also get just lots of effects from playing with the same area. This one's pretty loose. The harder you press, the bigger your impression. Bleeding brush, let's see what this does. So that's actually beautiful. Nice texture. It's coarse. And you can see you can layer that to get different colors or different depths out of the same brush. And then you even get obviously the variation of this brush, the sparse one, very far apart. It's beautiful. Work with that. You've got a nice texture. You can maybe even texture your paper before you paint on it then. All of that is welcome. You can literally, look here, take a photo, go to Google Images. You want to paint something, let's go. We want this herb, okay, whatever. You can either copy the image in or you can even use the snipping tool. I'll show you. Just go with this. Maybe we'll make the application crash. Here we go. It's on a new layer already. It's directly on the canvas. Transform and you can move it around. So there we go. That's as easy as copying. Undid it. You can then further. Okay, obviously if that worked, you can do the snipping tool. Control V, Control whatever C. Airbrush. It's basic. You know airbrush, but it's a real good airbrush. Like, look at that. Look at the different tones coming out. You're gonna spray a car. Go do it with this application. It's amazing. This does look like it takes a bit more to render though. It's got a nice metallic effect, and then obviously different tones will come out. I mean, look at the color. It's supposed to be there. Like that. Oh, streamline. Bad, bad spray paint, but there's a lot that you can do with this. We'll do some color mixing now. Let's spray paint some color together. And then some blur it. Let's blur it now. Fingertip. Diffuse. What's this? Okay, like toothpaste. Colgate. This application can do a lot for you. I would recommend this or 6. OpenCanvas 6 is just as good. It's also just as smooth. This is a grazing brush. Oh, we are grazing. Like lips. So basically, all in all, you have got yourself a really powerful application here. You can create quite a diverse range of things. I'll show you some stuff, just some random. It's very random. So please don't feel like you should judge it. But here's green faces. Came back last night and I did some more. Oh dear. We just wanted to work with the color green. Just test it out. Father, son. Me and my own dad. Let's look at purple. This was a crazy one. Purple is already such a purpley color. Tried drawing special people out of my head without a photo reference. Obviously it's I'm not going to say it's perfect. If I'm using a reference, I love my references. I did a random kitty the other day. I did like this braided brush. And I was looking at my journal actually. There was a little kitten in the background with this other picture. drew that, and it came out well. Then I started adding next, like more things to the picture, and it was something small. I don't know what other scale. Yeah, random. But I was just also testing the brushes out. Like you can do a lot. Um, but yeah, that was also just a quick one. I've missed you guys. I haven't been able to be playing games as much as I want to. And it's probably going to not be continuing for a while. But I'm going to try and get like wireless internet. So hopefully we can do something in the future. Should be faster uploads as well. Let me know what you like to use.